Hello guys, so I bought Tekken 7, the Deluxe Edition, and I know some of you guys might get a little pissed off by what I have to say, but first off I'd like to say that I grew up on Tekken. I played the first one in the arcades. I am a big fan of all the Tekken series, you know, all of them, every single one of them. I had them. I played the first, the second, the third in the arcades. I mean, you know, the fourth and everything that even came out, even limited edition ones that were just made for exclusively for game systems that somehow were in the arcades. I believe custom arcades. I played it on that. I've owned all of them, every single one of them. The problem, I gotta say, I was a little bit pissed off with it, and we're gonna get into that in a second. We're gonna go into some footage and all of that stuff. Because this is the final of the series, because they said this is going to be the final one, at least that's what they're saying here, I really was expecting a lot more, especially from a deluxe edition. Now, there's a lot of problems, obviously, compared to all the other games, to the first, second, third, and whatever. The half-assed games that they're releasing now, that in the end you have to pay to get more. So I paid for a deluxe edition, which grants me about 75%, as I call it, of the game, because then there's season 2 and season 3, so maybe you even have 50% of the game. Then if you buy the regular game, you're getting about 25% of the game, which is just so stupid. There's a lot of problems that I would say. I mean, no bugs, no glitches, so that's great. I give them a lot of street cred for that. I give them a lot of credit for that stuff. The only thing that I'm not really liking is the lack of content, okay? And we're going to get into that. The lack of content and the lack of, like, I remember the arcade, when you play on arcade mode, each player had a story. But lately they've been doing it like Street Fighter and what do you call it, Mortal Kombat X, where instead of each character having, like in arcade mode, you play it all the way through, you know, beating everybody, and then finally after you kick the final guy's ass, you get yourself, you know, so you get a beginning and an ending video. And I was really expecting that from this one, but unfortunately they let us down, so it doesn't give you that much of a nostalgic feeling. Only because of that, you know, you have this all-in-one story that forces you to play throughout the characters in whatever, and then in the arcade mode, you're only facing off like 4 people, and you get no ending. It's just like a ranked match, and that's about it. Now, I gotta tell you, I hate that, because first off, it takes the replay value right out. Even later on when you come out with the other seasons and whatever, you're still getting only, you know, some fighters that you could play online. Now, I know I made that complaint before, and some people were like, oh, stories for every character, LOL. I'm like, what's LOL about that? Once you beat this game, you will not play it again. I mean, you're gonna fight other, it's like Killer Instinct, which is cool. You fight other people from around the world, which is fine, but I like sometimes playing the single-player mode, to go through each one and have a long battle between the entire roster, you know, like most of the roster, till you hit that special boss and all of that, which in this case is Kazumi, who we find out that is, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, who's, you know, the wife of Heihachi and the mother of, you know, of Jin and everybody like that, you know, and all of that. So I was like, you know what, I want to see how this thing, you know, plays out. So I went and bought the deluxe edition, and Kazuya, sorry, and you know, I went and bought the deluxe edition, and I said, you know what, I can't wait to play it. I was like going all psyched out about it, and I was kind of let down by just that, you know, just that part. The fact that the nostalgia didn't give me that nostalgic feeling. All your favorite characters are there, and we're going to go into that right now. So we're going into this because I've done some videos here, and we're going to match it up right now. So there's a story mode, an online mode, an offline mode, and then you have customization, character customization, which is cool because before you had to, you know, get all of that, you know, the custom, you know, clothes and whatever, you have to earn it. You know, it's not here. Here you get it all. I kind of liked it if you beat it. I remember in Tekken 3, when you beat it with all of them, you get like these hidden characters and all of these things. It was cool that you had to play for it. I really liked it a lot. Now you have to just purchase them through credits that you earn through fighting, which is kind of the same thing, except it's, I don't know, it's like a little lame. I liked it better when it was like a surprise that you get a new character and you're like, holy shit, I got this cool character and I earned them and whatever. But you see, like, the customization, it's a cool thing. I mean, then there's player customization that lets you get like your banners and all of that stuff, like you're gonna see right now, see right here. They go to none, and of course Tekken 7, whatever. And then you select, you know, your which one you're gonna buy with the gold that you earn through the game, and you put it on the player customization. Then you go into gallery. And this is what I really think they should have done. Just like Call of Duty had their remastered versions, they should have had, instead of buying these little videos of all of the crap that used to happen back in the time or whatever, what they should have done is they should have let you actually purchase the games like Tekken 3, Tekken 2, Tekken 1, the arcade games. They're low resolution. I'm sure they could fit. You know, you have all of these cool things. You could just buy them, and you'll have Tekken 4, Tekken Tag Tournament, and all of them as a perfect way to say goodbye to an awesome franchise that I grew up on. And I would have really freaking loved it, even if you had to pay for it with real cash, like $5, $6, something that lets you have it attached to this game. That would have been so fucking cool. But they didn't have that. They're just giving you videos from all of them, and you have the ability to buy them. Whatever. Then you go into the story mode, okay? The story mode, as you can see, I'm not giving you any spoilers, so I'm just showing you little bits and pieces about all of them. I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? So you're forced to play out the whole damn story. The thing is, the Japanese sounds amazing and convincing. The actual story in English, when you start hearing the English speakers, it looks like they just did they came on the set, they told them to do a cold read on the second, and like no cuts. That was the first take. The acting was so fucking stupid that I couldn't. I was just, even the beginning, like this part right here that's playing out, it all started with an explosion and yada yada yada. I'm just pressing the buttons because I just can't stand reading all of this crap because it just sounds so dumb, and the voice acting is so fake that it kind of kills. It takes away from everything of what Tekken is. It's just that, you know, to me at least, I didn't like it. I would have preferred the whole damn thing be in Japanese and subtitles, and that would have made it a little bit more convincing. So most of the time you would see me skip this and, like, you know, press the A button all the time to hit next, next, next until the skip button appears. Then I'd hit that skip button and go right into it, but we're gonna go right into that. So Kazuya's mom, you know, basically is like the demon. She's really the bad guy in this whole thing. The last guy, I don't know, in the arcade mode that I'm playing. I didn't beat this yet, the story mode. I was going through it, and after a while, you know, I stopped it because it just felt so stupid and lame. But I'm gonna beat it, obviously. I'm gonna do probably a video from beginning to end of the entire story mode so you guys could see it. But I'm a bit, you know, I was really let down by this. I mean, I love the design. I love the characters, the way they look. I love the fact that it's bug-free, which is so hard to say on a PC these days because they make it so stupid. I love playing it at 4K resolution. It's great. The stages, I gotta say, I mean, I've seen better stages in Tekken 4. I don't think these stages were designed correct, like right. I think it is better. I mean, Dead or Alive, if you guys remember that game, that's what this kind of reminds me of. Dead or Alive Final Round or something. You know, like, it's really lame and carries on. But Dead or Alive had good stages where you knock people through stuff and all this. This doesn't, because obviously it's Tekken. But I wanted to see better stages, better design on that. They put all their focus on the design of the characters, which is just fine. But I would have liked to see better, you know, better surroundings, better, you know, interactions. I think they should have put, like, make it interactive, like Dead or Alive, where you knock people through walls, or even like Mortal Kombat X, where you knock them through, you know, poles or whatever. It doesn't even have to be through walls or anything, but like poles, or, you know, smash them through the ground, you know, and he falls through something, you know, something that gives it out. But you can see, like, the animations are great. You know, all of this stuff in the scenes. I mean, the way they made it seem, they said it's so cinematic. They made it seem like it's a blockbuster. It's not. It's just like, you know, common, you know, something common you see in every game in the story modes these days. I mean, you know, some guy you see like he's speaking from the top and then they go into it and fight and it leads to fighting. It kind of reminds me of like a real bad porno. You guys ever, you know what I'm talking about, when those porno lines that make absolutely no sense and they get into it, they go right into sex. That we used to make fun of it when I was younger. We used to watch porn just to really just to laugh our asses off because that's how funny it was. And that's exactly what this thing is. It's kind of like, hey, how are you? You say, how are you? All right. How dare you say that? Okay, now we're going into fighting and all of this crap. And then, you know, it goes right into it. But it kind of, you know, I don't know. It's missing a lot of elements. Heihachi looks like a complete douche. He looks like a joke in this one. He doesn't look like the badass he was in all the Tekken games. He actually looks like a stupid ass clown. That's what he looks like here. He looks like something that was from what do you call that game? I forgot. Oh man, I always forget the name of it. On PlayStation I used to play that a lot too, where you pick these cars and you kill each other, and that Mr. Frosty, the guy that sells ice cream, whatever, you know, like that ice cream truck, I forgot what it's called, whatever. That's what he kind of reminds me of, like some kind of ass clown like that. But you see the fighting techniques, they make the combos very easy. You know, you could do it easy, you could do it hard. Over here, when I played this the first time, I didn't know how to do the rage stuff. Now I know it's the RB, the top button. As soon as you get the rage, you hit that button. They do these sick-ass, crazy-ass combos, which looks insane. It looks really incredible, just like Street Fighter has for, you know, 5 has. Mortal Kombat X, all of these things with the X-rays, so they all have their type of movements as well. But again, guys, it's like, you know, here I got my ass kicked because I was just starting, I never liked playing with Heihachi, so it's kind of cool that they force you to play with all these characters so you learn it. But again, it's like 4 and then that's it, you know, and then you're done with their story, and then 4 and you're done with that story. And then when you play arcade mode, you kind of wish that they had like an ending or a beginning story for each person, and instead you're playing against 4 people and no ending. It's like so stupid, it doesn't make any sense. So I mean, I don't, you know, I'm not really, you know, a fan of this game that much. Do I regret buying it? Absolutely. I think this is something that you should buy the basic game, probably the $50 one, and not give a damn about, you know, Kazumi. I mean, whatever, who cares? If you want, you could buy her probably. Well, it'll be like on Street Fighter when I paid for the complete edition almost. What pissed me off is that you could have just bought Akuma with the money, and here they force you to pay so much money for Season 1, and they come out with a lame, you know, they had a lot of issues with Street Fighter on Street Fighter 5. Here, they don't have any issues so far, but I'd like it for them when they add Season 1 stuff, if they could please, or even Season 2, I'm willing to pay for it, if they could please make it where they have, you know, each character have an ending, or even the fact that you got, or even have a remastered version of Tekken 1, 2, and 3, 4, TAC Tournament, whatever, in that thing where you can purchase it through gold or purchase it through money. I would really love that if they had these editions. I really think that's a great way to say goodbye to an awesome franchise, because this, I'm sorry guys, is not the way to go. This in fact destroys the entire saga. It does. I mean, it does fill in the gaps. It does give you the story about Heihachi and you know, and Kazuya's you know, relationship, if I'm pronouncing it right, relationship, and that's fine. You know, that's good, that's cool. But, you know, that's not the way you say goodbye to a franchise, by destroying the essence, the foundations, everything that built Tekken, that made Tekken what it is. Otherwise, it just feels like another fighting game, like a Street Fighter game. And really, this is what I get. It really feels like a Street Fighter game. Fuck, they even have Akuma. Okay, so, I mean, the fact that Akuma is there already gives you that, like, thought that that's exactly what it is. It's exactly like a Street Fighter game. There's no difference in that end, and that's just the way I think of it. And now we're gonna go right now, after this one right here, we're just gonna go into the arcade mode. Now, I played the arcade mode all the way through, so I'm gonna show it to you. Just first I'm gonna show you the character select screen. Okay, so we're gonna go into the right there into the arcade mode. I'm going to show you the character select screen. It has all the characters, so you guys are going to really dig that. So that's really awesome. But again, because you can't play through stories on each one, the arcade mode is really stupid. Then you get to pick left or right where you want to be. But here's all the characters. It's just freaking amazing. They have Nina Williams in a fucking cap, you know, in a wedding gown. God knows only why. At least that's what it looks like. Eddie Gordo and all our favorites are here. Remastered, you know, looks really nice. A couple new characters, couple new faces here and there. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so we got Paul, you know, Josie, Jin, and then you got the Devil Jin. I would have loved to see Kazuya's dark side, even though he's dark all the time. But I'm saying, you know, that would have been cool too. So they got all the characters from the game here. So I'm just gonna see right here. So see, it goes get ready for the next fight, just like every other Tekken game. And then, you know, you're playing it through. So we're gonna fast forward. I'm not gonna bore you through all of it, but I'm just gonna show you what happens. So first off, the loading takes a while, and I have a powerful machine. There's no excuse for that. The loading takes a while between each match. It tells you how to do the super combo, so I guess it's kind of good that you're seeing how that, I don't know. But you see, like, also the visual effects in this game is so poor. I gotta tell you that, because like you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So this looks pretty cool here. Of course, no snow bouncing on the person, like in Virtua Fighter or, you know, in anything. There's no real snow bouncing. There's no like elements. It's just going right through. Looks like it's really cheaply made. Like they didn't focus at all at anything. The backgrounds look kind of, you know, cheesy and lame. Some animations here and there. I wouldn't say it's the best thing I've ever seen. The throws I really love, and there you go. There's Akuma. So, you know, I kicked ass and took names. Now we're gonna fast forward this a little bit because I want to show you what I'm talking about. We're gonna, okay, so this is, and believe me, this isn't no fucking spoiler alert because you're fighting through this anyway, and you're gonna, so there's Kazumi, the Devil's Pit, they call it. Now, I figured this is gonna be like the best fucking stage on the face of this earth, and no, it's not. It's like so cheesy made. The particles in it, look how stupid it looks. It looks like something that was made in the early 90s. Like, it looks really bad. And I mean, seriously, Dead or Alive in 1999, was it Dead or, yeah, Dead or Alive, what was it? I think on the Xbox, or also on Dreamcast. On Dreamcast, we're gonna go to Dead or Alive on Dreamcast. The backgrounds look so fucking awesome. Virtua Fighter 4 and Dreamcast looks so fucking awesome. The whole area, the particles would bounce on you on the snow time things. Everything would be so cool. Even in Tekken 4, this thing, the particles look so cheesy and stupid. Now I'm gonna show you what happens. Even Mortal Kombat in part 2 and 3, when Shao Kahn blows up and all that, looks better than this crap. You're gonna see right now. All right, so the tiger move that she has, where she tosses a tiger, is cool. Gonna go into this shit right now so you guys can see it. Then she turned. Now look. Now you figure she's gonna turn into the Beast of Beasts, like you know, like all the like Tekken 3, or you know, even Azazel, the way he looks and everything. No, she turns into a stupid character that looks like a bad prototype of Diablo 3. You know, one of those angels in Diablo 3, the archangels. This looks so fucking stupid, people. Look at this. Look how it looks. It looks so ridiculous. Devil Jin looks way better than this shit. This thing looks so stupid. There's no, like, anything on this. I would have... it's not scary. It's not terrifying. It looks like they just slapped some coat of paint on her or something. It looks so made up and stupid, like they just took a day to draw this shit up. Give me a second. I'm getting, like, people texting me here. There you go. So I beat her. Now watch this. This is the ending, people, okay? There's no real ending. Just watch this. This is the animation of what happens to her. Instead of showing her turn into a skeleton or whatever, it blinds you with orbs that go up into the sky. This is the stupidest animation. This is why I'm saying they really gave... You know, this is a real half-assed game in every way, shape, and form, people. This is so horrible. It's beyond ridiculous and beyond repair. You cannot go, you know, I cannot speak about this enough, how stupid this game is. Then you see you go into the high rank and whatever and all this bullshit, and, you know, that's it. I mean, everything is just so lame. The game is just lame. And if they don't fix this, this is basically the Tekken series saying, all of the hard work that we put into all of the series, into the entire franchise, was, you know, for nothing. This is how bad it is. So what am I giving this game on a rating? And you guys could agree or disagree with me, but I think that we all were gypped and were robbed, especially true Tekken fans. I don't know how you guys could like this, but I give it a 5 out of 10. To be honest, I would have given it a 4 out of 10, but because it came out and launched with no problems, no issues, which is hard to say in PC games these days, I would give it a 5 out of 10. Over 4 out of 10. The game is missing a lot. I mean, a lot. Is it fun to play? Yes. Once you beat it, you will never play it again, I guarantee you. You'll play it probably for a little while online. You're going to see how it looks, you know, with other people. You're going to build some gold coins. You're going to pay it. Zero replay value. No replay value whatsoever. Aside from before, when you used to play with every character in that fucking roster, the entire game, you would have to beat each and every one of them to see their endings. It was fucking awesome. Okay? It was fucking awesome. And then, unlockables you had, and all this kind of cool stuff. Now you have, like, gold coins that you could purchase shit, but obviously they're gonna make you buy the season passes, which are so expensive, because they're not extensions of the game. I don't call it that. I say these are the completion of the game, and the extension of the game usually like 10 bucks. But to give you, you know, a few characters that you know they're not going to incorporate in the story mode, like in Street Fighter, they're going to just have you play them in arcade mode with other people, is beyond fucking stupid, people. They had to do this. I hope that in Season 1, to make it worth it to those that spend, like me, the $74, so you guys don't have to spend it, and to those who spent that money, to make it worth it for all the Tekken fans that have supported you for so fucking long, I hope that you guys fucking add all of these things to it to complete the game and finally give a good sayonara to this game. Okay, a good big goodbye to this game. I would have really freaking loved it, but, you know, so far, 5 out of 10. If it changes, if anything changes, I will make an update video about that, okay? I'm also going to be working on making a video of the entire story mode once I beat it. And I'm going to, for you guys, I'm going to, you know, I have to drink a lot of whiskey to play this game again, all of the story mode, and hear the lame, you know, voices and all of that crap when they speak English. It sounds so horrible. And I'll, you know, I'll play it through and show you how it is from beginning to end. But guys, so far this game is lacking a lot. It is lacking a lot. And I feel that sometimes they do that purposely so they can add a Season 2. But guys, seriously, people are paying 74 bucks for your fucking games to $80 on your fucking games. The least you could do is give them something that's fucking solid so they can say, wow, this is fucking good, and then they'll get you know, Season 2. I am not paying for a Season 2. I'm not paying for a Season 3 unless I see some real fucking good quality coming out in Season 1. And I'm talking about endings, I'm talking about this, or I'm talking about, like, purchasing Tekken 3, Tekken 4, Attack Tournament, all that. If it's a bunch of new characters and new clothes that you could purchase, go fuck yourself. I'm not fucking paying that bullshit. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear your comments. I know a lot of the new generation that's into the Tekken series are going to probably like it because they're used to having shitty games like Street Fighter that came out right now, 5, and you know, Mortal Kombat X, which I thought was great. Just I don't like the story modes, but you know, with Mortal Kombat, who gives a crap? Whatever, it is what it is. And they had you know, endings for each character, which was fucking awesome. Street Fighter 5 was kind of freaking lame for me, at least. I didn't like it that much, but it was okay. But this one is like an epic fail. I'm sorry. I mean, Street Fighter, I gave it a 7 out of 10. This one, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10, people. And, you know, there's a lot of work to be done. Yes, I know you guys are going to say I'm hard at them because they just came out with it. But, guys, spending 74 bucks, $75 on a game and get a half-assed game is not right. It's just not. It's not fucking worth it. I mean, if I was a kid, when I was growing up, if I was a kid and somebody told me you're getting half a game and you're going to have to complete it by purchasing little bits and pieces, I would have never fucking bought these games, ever. And I think people need to make a stand not to buy games like this so they could release complete games once again, because this is a very cheap way in their end to try to get people to spend money when money is very scarce these days. These games are really bad to spend that kind of money. At least you should come out with a full fucking game and add to it other shit like extending game. You know, here's a way that you can extend the story. Here's a new bad guy, and here an extension of the story now for you to play. That would be fine, whatever, but come out with a complete fucking game, because otherwise it's seriously not worth it. It's not profitable for anyone to get a game that you're going to play and then trash it, you know, the next... I could beat this entire game in like a week, and then I'm never going to want to see this ever again. It's very stupid and lame. I'm not going to want that. So, I mean, think about it. To the people and the corporations, which I doubt you'll see this, but if you do and you give a damn about your fans, try to come out, try to improve this game as much as possible, because seriously, this is as lame as it could fucking get. And I'm really pissed off that I paid 75 bucks for this bullshit, and I hope none of you guys are gonna do that. I hope you're gonna wait. This is exactly what encourages piracy. This is why sometimes pirating games, I don't blame the pirates. I'm sure they got screwed by all these assholes that made them spend a fortune, and now they're looking at it as a way of compensation. I totally fucking agree. I feel like piracy is fucking awesome to do that because of assholes like these companies right here that try to rip people off. I mean, I'm not saying I agree with piracy, but I understand it, though. I totally understand. I totally get it. Would I, if I played this game before, would I have bought this game? Absolutely no way, no how would I pay. I would wait for that G2A.com to wait till the prices go down to like 10 bucks, because I'm sure that's exactly what's going to happen when their sales are going to fucking die. When it's going to go down to $10, then I'll only get it. You know, otherwise, go fuck yourself, you know. I mean, it's horrible. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe. As usual, I give you guys honest reviews. I'm not sugarcoating anything, as you can see, and I'm not picking on them or anything. This game is half-assed, okay? The only thing I like about it is that it didn't have bugs, but come on, really? Is that what we need to say, oh, good, it's a good game because it doesn't have bugs? I mean, come on, people. The thing is half-assed. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. Okay, guys, so I kind of just happened to get into it. So obviously I cleared the entire storyline. So now I'm seeing they have character episodes, okay? So they do have a place for each character where you're playing, and then what happens is you see an ending, except guess what? You're only versing one person, which kind of freaking blows in this one. They should have just put it in the arcade mode and have you play throughout the entire roster like before, and then you get the ending. So, but because they have this, I'm going to give this another point. I'm going to say about 6 out of 10, whatever. That's going to be my final thing. So here, let me show you how it's done. So you go into, let's say, Fang right here, and I also noticed they don't have many of the characters as well, which is probably means they're going to release it in the second season or whatever. So here we go. Here's his story. So as you can see, so just a spoiler alert for his story, okay? Not that there's much of a, you know, whatever, but... So you see it has a little storyline, and then you go into battle. And then you'll see what happens.
Round 1.
I've never played with him before, so I have a feeling I'm going to get my ass kicked.
KO. Round 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Fight.
Son of a... Alright, I'm going to show you guys the special move right now. Here we go. This is the special moves. Let's hope he does it. Alright. So finally I can show it to you guys in this video because I learned how to do it. Now you can end it obviously like they do in Street Fighter. Oh crap, he's going to do it to me now.
KO.
I never stuck with this guy. I gotta learn his combo.
Fight.
Damn. what the hell? Alright, let's see if I can get a super combo finish like in Street Fighter. No, oh my god, are you kidding me? There you go. Alright, now look what happens. That was a good fight. So see, now he has an ending, a video ending. So it is cool that they have that at least, thank God. So it makes the game worth it, sort of. I can't believe that even the videos, the fucking water doesn't interact with the body. Are you kidding me? I gotta tell you guys, it is lacking. Whatever, it now just became a sort of, I mean, it is a fun game, but like I said, you're gonna play it, it's done. There's not really that much replayability, but whatever. But you see, you go through all of them here, and some of the characters, obviously, in the character select screen, I looked it over, and a lot of the characters are missing, like the Native American, the cop, and a bunch of other people. But they're gonna probably, gonna come in the next season 2. So again, incomplete game, but whatever. But you see, you go through all of them, and they just have one battle, and that's about it. So still, I think they should have put this crap in the arcade mode. Have them go through the roster like they did before. It would have been much better, and I would have definitely have given it an 8 out of 10 or even a 9 out of 10. But because it's lacking so much, I mean, we're missing characters, we're missing this thing where you're going through all of it, the nostalgic feeling. I mean, I guess the only thing that the arcade mode does is have you earn money that you could purchase clothes and shit. I don't know, but there's a lot of things wrong with this game, like the interaction with the environment. The environment looks like they didn't even spend any time on it at all. Not even making the basic collision objects and stuff like that, like in everything. The rain and snow goes right through the person. It just doesn't make any sense. So I mean, I definitely give this, I'm adding 1 because of this, even though it's not what I expected, but whatever. I will say now I am granting it, that's why I just added this to the video, 6 out of 10. So do I recommend this as a buy? I will say, since it's over the 5, yes, but I would say wait till it goes down in price dramatically before you make this purchase, okay? On G2A or whatever the heck it's called, where you're buying used games of people that played it and want to sell it, believe me, within a month or 2, this thing's gonna go down in price. You don't have to get the premium edition. Just get the regular one, you'll be fine. So is it worth it? Yes, if you're buying it for like 30 bucks. I would not spend 70 bucks. I would not even spend 50. I would not even spend $40 on this game. Now, if you're a nostalgic person and you want to go back to the Tekken series of like how I was when I was a younger kid, this is not the game for you, believe it or not. If you're new to the Tekken world, this thing might be playing into your expectations. So I mean, because it's just like the Street Fighter game and the Mortal Kombat X, so it's fine. Go ahead and do that. Get it. I mean, to each their own. But I wouldn't spend 50 bucks even for people that are fans of this game. I would wait till it's about $30 before making that purchase. It just went over my scale of 5. So I'm just gonna say it the way it is. I would recommend for you guys to wait for the $30 and under price tag. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.